What a play from Jake Oliver. And Madison drive. Tie game. 60. That's a shot! Zach Hall, what a play! Oh, a moonshot. Oh, he robbed it! What a catch! What a catch! Coming home. What a play! What a play! The double play from Jerry Langston. And that ball is out of here. Walk-off home run, Jake Oliver. He's advancing home. I don't know if I like it. Oh! Down. He got him. Oh my God! He crossed the plate before he was there. In play, that's a fair ball. What a play from Jake Oliver. And Madison drive! Tie game! 60. Great play from Peter McNeil. advancing home. I don't know if I like it. Oh! No! He got him! Oh my God! It crossed the plate before he was there.
That's a fair ball. Jacob, what a play from Jacob! And Madison drive! Yeah, tie game! 60. That play down the third baseline. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil.
And that's a shot! Zach Hall, what a play!
Oh, a moonshot. Oh, he robbed it. What a catch. What a catch.
Here's coming home. He hits it! What a play! What a play! The double play from Jerry Langston! And that ball is out of here! Walk-off home run, Jake Oliver! He's advancing home. I don't know if I like it. Oh! No! He got him! Oh my God! It crossed the plate before he was there.
That's a fair ball. Jacob, what a play from Jacob! And Madison drive! Yeah, tie game! 60. That play down the third baseline. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil.
advancing home. I don't know if I like it. Oh! No! He got him! Oh my God! It crossed the plate before he was there.
In play, that's a fair ball. What a play from Jacob! And that is destroyed! Tie game! 60. In play down the third baseline. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil.
And that's a shot! Zach Hall, what a play!
Oh, a moonshot. Oh, he robbed it. What a catch. What a catch.
Bear's coming home. And he hits it! What a play! What a play! The double play from Jerry Langston! And that ball is out of here! Walk-off home run, Jake Oliver! He's advancing home. I don't know if I like it. Oh! No! He got him! Oh my God! It crossed the plate before he was there.
In play, that's a fair ball. Jacob, what a play from Jacob. And that is destroyed. Tie game. 60. In play down the third baseline. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil. In play, that's a fair ball to Jacob. What a play from Jacob! And that is destroyed! Tie game! 60. That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil.
Justice already took advantage of that. What a play over at third.
He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's gonna be out. Jordan Rice hangs out. Trey Clutton right. Went over to first and still gets Alex Larson.
Cross, get out, ball later.
He might have missed it. Got it wrong from Jordan Rice. And that's a shot. That's a what a play.
I feel you crumble in my arms down to your heart of stone. You bled me dry just like the tears you never show. Why don't you take what you want from me? Take what you need from me. Take what you wanna go. Why don't you take what you want from me? Take what you need from me. Take what you wanna go. I never needed anything from you. And all I ever asked was for trouble.
Trouble at the wall. It's still
Center field and Aaron's
What's going on, Wiffle Ball fans, and welcome to AWA Field. Tonight we have the Northern Nighthawks taking on the Eastern Enforcers in the NLCS. These two teams are a step closer to making it to the World Series, and it's going to be another tough matchup tonight between these two squads. Very excited here tonight. I'm Mark Campanaro, joined alongside Tom Blayhouse, and we're going to be taking you the rest of the way for the NLCS. We're going to try to get as many games in as we can here tonight. It's a best of 5 series, so we're going to see what we can do here tonight. We're going to get started a little bit early tonight. It's Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to everybody, and it's going to be an exciting one. We're going to get right into the starting lineups here tonight between the Nighthawks and the Enforcers. Take it away.
Jack Blayhouse, University of Washington.
Drew Gradwell, Blue Mountain State University. Go Goats.
Philip Rosenbacher, Meadowdale High School.
Chance Justice, ITT Tech.
Philip Thomas, Meadowdale Middle School.
And now let's get into the starting lineups for the Eastern Enforcers.
Jake Oliver, Seattle Area Pipe Trades.
Joshua Gradwell, Evansville High School.
Jonathan Galgano, Washington State University.
Tyler Clout, Hilltop Elementary.
Isaac Van Horn, Seattle University.
And so those are your starting lineups tonight between the Enforcers and the Nighthawks. Everybody is all ready to go. Jake Oliver is going to be leading it off for the Enforcers. And, of course, who else but Drew Gradwell out on the mound for the Nighthawks. We're all ready to get started. It's all up to the players. We're going to wait for Jake Oliver to step into the box. And he's just said he's ready. So we're going to get this game underway. Play ball. First pitch from Gradwell in the NLCS is inside for ball one. Ripped up into the air, hits the tree, foul ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Jake Oliver. And that's just high. 2-1. Swing and a miss on the riser. Strike 2 to Oliver. Or no pitch. That's inside. 3-1 is the count to Oliver. Ripped out to left off the top of the tree. Jake Oliver in the first at bat of the NLCS. He goes deep to left for a solo homer. And just like that, the Enforcers come out to a 1-0 lead here against the Northern Nighthawks. What a shot from Jake Oliver. Now up to the plate is Tyler Clout. He looks at strike 1. That hits the zone as well. No balls, 2 strikes to Clout. Ground ball to Jack Blayhouse. He picks it up, throws on over to first, and gets the out on Tyler Clout. One down in the inning, and now here's Josh Gradwell to the plate. Hits the bat, fouled off. 0-1, unfortunate there for Josh Gradwell. Not able to get the bat out of the way. And that hits the zone for a strike. 0-2, so Drew Gradwell, cousin of Josh Gradwell, ahead here. No balls, 2 strikes. And swing and a miss from Josh Gradwell, strike 3. And there's now 2 down in the inning. Drew Gradwell, first strikeout here in the playoffs. Northern Nighthawks, of course, getting the bye. They have not played in the last few weeks. It's been like, I think it's been like 3 weeks since their last game. Been a while for this squad. Enforcers coming off of a great hot win in the divisional round against the Aces. And a lot of that was because of this guy right here, Yoshi Milady, had an unbelievable series. 6 RBIs in game 1 of the divisional series against the Aces. Enforcers were able to battle their way to a divisional victory, and now here they are in the NLCS. 4-pitch walk to Milady. He's on. And we're just getting the last Nighthawks game that they played was July 30th. They had all of August off. We're here September 1st. All of August. I mean, that's a crazy break in the season. As Isaac Van Horn's up to the plate, he looks at ball 1. Blowing in the dirt for ball 2. 2-0 here. That's way outside. Outside again. That's back-to-back walks for Gradwall. Both of them on 4 pitches. So that's 8 straight balls from Drew Gradwall. And now here's Jake Oliver up to the plate. Had a home run his first at-bat of the ball game. First at-bat of the ball game. Leadoff homer. And the Enforcers lead it early here, 1-0. First pitch to Oliver hits him for a ball, 1-0. And that's inside. 2-0 to Oliver. Hits the top of the zone. There's that screwball. For Gradwall's best pitch in his arsenal. And there it is again for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 to Oliver. And Gradwall goes back to the screwball 3 times in a row and able to strike out Jake Oliver, looking for the 3rd and final out. But the Enforcers, they go ahead as they lead it 1-0 thanks to the Jake Oliver solo home run.
Yeah, do you hear it? It's not going out, is it? No. I probably need to go over there next to the thing. Yeah, the walk-up music.
Something's better than nothing. I don't care if the audience hears it, as long as I can hear it. It's for me. Well, actually, mine is. There's so many issues. He doesn't get his uses flowing.
I'm ready whenever.
Yeah, hey, you guys go for it. I'm good. Yeah,
you're on our time.
You guys go for it. All right, we're here in the bottom of the 1st, and here's Philip Thomas to the plate for the Northern Nighthawks. His first playoff at-bat as Gradwall starts him off with strike 1. And Philip Thomas, I mean, what an incredible season he has had for this Nighthawks squad. As that gets past Jake Oliver, Van Horn behind him backing it up, but the throw is just short of Milady. And so just like that, Philip Thomas with his first hit in the postseason. So here's Jack Blayhouse to the plate. Swing and a miss. Playhouse, team captain of the Northern Nighthawks. Nighthawks, they've won 2 World Series in their history. And Blayhouse has multiple MVPs here in the league, known for getting on base. Ground ball right back to Josh Gradwall. He throws on over to Van Horn at second, and they get the out on Philip Thomas.
You say the word, I'll grab that ball every time. Oh. One second. Yeah, I'll go there. Josh, do it, baby.
Okay, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, Chance.
Here's Chance Justice to the plate.
Did that work on B?
Jack Playhouse reaches on the fielder's choice. There's one down in the inning as Justice swing and a miss. We know all about Chance Justice. I mean, this guy has been insanely clutch in the playoffs for the Nighthawks. Nighthawks just 2 seasons ago, their last World Series championship. 1-2. Hits the zone and Justice down looking. 2 away now in the inning. And so here's Drew Gradwall stepping up to the plate. Gradwall a few seasons ago in his rookie year, I mean, this guy took home, I don't even know how many awards. It was unreal. I mean, he was Rookie of the Year, postseason MVP, World Series MVP, just name it. Ground ball up the middle. Van Horn can't field it cleanly, and so Drew Gradwall gets on with the single. Runners on first and second, and now here's Philip Grossenbacher to the plate. First pitch to Grossenbacher is in there for a strike. 0-1. Big swing and a miss there from Grossenbacher, and he is down 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And that's the 3rd and final out. We go to the top of the 2nd. Enforcers lead it 1-0.
Last series was my first time on bases. I made a good move on Aaron at third. Like, I was like, oh my God. I don't have to be so cautious. Even though that second one, what'd you get?
So here's Tyler Clout to play for the Enforcers. Clout so far in the game, 0 for 1. Grounded out in his first plate appearance. First at bat. Big swing and a miss, strike 1. That's low and in the dirt for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Clout. Just outside. Ball 2. Hits the top part of the zone. Gradwall connecting on the sliders. Looks like it was
the pitch before we
so now it's 2-2 to Clout speed check. So in order, the first pitch is Clout, swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Drew Gradwall, and there's now 1 down in the top of the 2nd.
Oh, lefties start at first? I don't know. I don't know the rules. Throw it. Jake yells at me if I don't. Oh, like thrown around?
This is a very good Nighthawks squad who just 2 seasons ago won the World Series with Drew Gradwall, Philip Grossenbacher, Jack Playhouse, and Chance Justice. And then you add Philip Thomas into the mix, who is undoubtedly going to be the Rookie of the Year and in the conversation for the Silver Slugger. When you add him to the squad, I mean, this is a team primed for another World Series appearance and potentially another World Series win. But never count out the Enforcers. This Enforcers team, they're very tough. They're very tough to face. We know how good Josh Gradwall and Jake Oliver are, as that's popped up into the air. Philip Grossenbacher holds on to make the grab for the 2nd out.
Sorry, I really picked a bad trade.
here's Yoshi Milady. He looks at ball one. Milady walked in his first plate appearance. That's outside. 2-0. Just hits the top part of the zone for a strike. Oh, no pitch. Too fast on the gun. Swing and a miss.
Go, baby.
Just high to Milady. 3 balls, 1 strike. And Milady has been having an excellent playoff so far as he looks at ball 4. And so Milady back-to-back walks for him. His first 2 plate appearances of the ball game. He gets on for the Enforcers. And here's Isaac Van Horn to the plate. 1 on, 2 down. Enforcers with a 1-0 lead. Jake Oliver led off the game with a solo homer. So far, that's been the only run of the ball game. Enforcers would love to add on. Low for a ball. Ground ball underneath Jack Playhouse, and that'll be a single for Van Horn.
Let him hit you.
You think, baby?
Runners on first and second, and now here's Jake Oliver to the plate. Home run and a strikeout so far here today. Ground ball, Jack Playhouse will tag out Milady for the 3rd out. No run score here in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the second. Enforcers lead it 1-0.
I'm ready to rock.
Oh, big 0 here, baby. Count to 3.
Let's get 2 here.
Here's Philip Thomas to the plate. Philip Thomas looks at ball 1.
That was ball.
Yeah,
Oh, you guys look very excited.
Cool.
Ball 1 to Philip Thomas. Enforcers lead it 1-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. And that's a strike.
That was a little high.
1-1.
That was a baller too, right?
Are you seeing it, kid?
Just outside. For another ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to Philip Thomas. Just inside. 3-1. Nighthawks down just a run here in the bottom of the second. Looking for their first run of the postseason. Nighthawks have not played a game since July. July 30th was the last game they played, and they had the whole month of August off. And that's what happens when you get the 1 seed. You do get that time off, which is nice. Definitely nice to get some rest, but a month off, it's a long time for this Nighthawk squad. See if that affects them at all. Or if they'll use the rest to their advantage. 2-0. Just outside there to Playhouse. 3 balls, no strikes. Josh Gradwall definitely does not want to start this inning off with back-to-back walks. Just outside, and that's exactly what happens. So runners on first and second now for the Nighthawks. Nobody down. Chance Justice, the DH here tonight, stepping up to the plate. First pitch here to Justice is just inside for another ball. 1-0. Hits the zone. Gradwall needed that after the last couple walks. 1-1. That's fouled off. 1-2 the count to Chance Justice. Just low for ball 2. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Chance Justice. One away in the inning, and now here's Drew Gradwall. It's a big strikeout for Josh Gradwall and the Enforcers. Again, just holding on to a 1-run lead, 1-0. Bottom of the second. Nighthawks looking for their first run. Inside. Fouled into the zone. Count is now 1-1 to Gradwall. Big swing and a miss. 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike. Oh, it's a speed check. Too fast. So Gradwall with a new life. Count will remain 1-2. Just inside. Ground ball over to Van Horn. He bobbles it. And Philip Thomas heads on home, and he will score. So the ground ball that's bobbled by Van Horn, Philip Thomas comes around to score from second, and the game is now tied here 1-1.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Let's go, Phil. How many? 1-3. One down, Jack. Go, Phil.
So 1-1 is the score. As Philip Thomas comes around to score on the Van Horn bobble. That's what happens when you put the ball in play. Good things happen. Grossenbacher, swing and a miss. 0-2 to Grossenbacher. Just low.
Hey, showing up that swing, put something in play now. 1-3.
1-2. Hits the zone, strike 3. Grossenbacher strikes out looking. Another strikeout for Josh Gradwall in the inning, his second. Now back to the top of the order. Lineup flips over, and here we go. Philip Thomas to the plate. Inside.
Go 11.
Just barely misses the zone. 2-0. Philip Thomas fouls that one off. 2 balls, 1 strike.
You think now 11. Go 6. Here we go. Nice.
Ripped out to center, and that gets over the wall. A 3-run homer for Philip Thomas, his first postseason home run. And the Northern Nighthawks go out to a 4-1 lead here in the bottom of the second. Jack Blayhouse to the plate, and We were talking about it a little bit earlier about Philip Thomas. I mean, what a season he has had. And you add him to a Northern Nighthawks roster who's already won a World Series without him on their roster, and just adding him to it just makes this team that much more difficult to play against, that much more dangerous. Now to a nice 4-1 lead is Playhouse. So that pitch at the zone 1, to him, 61 miles per hour, so no pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes is Playhouse. I'm getting a second life. Ground ball right back to Gradwell. He stops it with his first, throws to Milady at first, and that gets past the house. So Jack Playhouse will be awarded second on the overthrow.
Oh shit, you're up. I thought I was up. Nope. Where, Jack?
Hey, do that. We're good. These days we get it past Josh. Maybe.
So Playhouse is on. Now here's Chance Justice as the Enforcers at this point are just trying to get out of this inning. As Justice is swinging a miss, and no balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Fucking terrible.
Justice strikes out for the 3rd out, but the Nighthawks take the lead. They lead it 4-1 as we go to the final inning here in Game 1.
Hey, Jack. How'd you, it's been a while for me.
Oh yeah, that's the hardest part of the run.
Is it game changer? Is it game changer?
Let's go 2-1, baby. Let's go 3-4.
Tyler Clout to the plate. That hits the zone for a strike. And so the Enforcers, who had been leading all game, now find themselves down 3 runs in the final inning of Game 1. Gonna need to try to claw their way back here. This Gradwall misses for ball 2, 2-1. Popped up into the air. It's deep, but it's gonna stay in the yard as Philip Thomas makes the catch for out number 1. So here's Josh Gradwall. 61 miles an hour, too fast on the gun. No pitch. 0-0 will remain the count. Gradwall out to left center, and it gets over the wall for a solo shot. The Enforcers get one back as the Nighthawks just lead it 4-2. Gradwall a solo shot, and they needed that. Working on getting the momentum in their favor. Gradwall a solo homer, and that was a big one. Here's Milady to the plate. Milady back-to-back walks in his first 2 plate appearances. Hey, one
sec, dude, 1 sec. Well, Philip Thomas would have.
Well, I don't know about Phil's.
Remember?
You can take a look back there.
I have 4 that.
Oh, I didn't grab that.
You got one grab.
What?
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought you guys had 3 still. But no, yeah. So, yep, so, okay, perfect. Yep, we're good. Okay. Hey, we're good. We're good.
All right.
Yeah.
Strike one to Milady. 0-1.
Oh, you're there.
Ground ball has fouled off. Milady hit that to the opposite field, and it just went to the left of the third base bag for a foul ball. 0-2 to Milady. Risers outside. Ball one. Hits the bat. So that's a strike. Or foul. 1-2.
Great eye, dude.
Side. 2-2.
Go big.
Hits Milady on the arm. Ball 3, full count. Hits the zone strike. Oh, 61 miles an hour. Milady getting bailed out right there by the no pitch, a new life. Just a mile per hour too fast.
Hey, new life. Here we go.
Some new opportunity here from Milady. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That at 58 miles per hour. Milady striking out for the second out. And now the Enforcers down to their final out in game 1 of the NLCS. I should have said NLCS game 1, final out of game 1. Best of 5 series between these two teams, so a lot of ball left to play.
Attaboy. Stop. Find a way. Find a way. Go.
0-2 to Van Horn.
Here we go, baby.
Enforcers down to their final strike. Just inside.
Go, baby.
Swing and a miss on the riser, and the Northern Nighthawks will take game 1 of the NLCS. They win it 4-2. We'll be getting game 2 started here shortly. We'll be back in a moment.
I can set it up.
Make up for last time on the start. Yeah.
So here we go, getting started. Game number 2 of the NLCS. Northern Nighthawks winning game 1 of the series. Final score 4-2. Josh Gradwell on the mound, Philip Thomas at the plate. We're ready for game 2. First pitch hits the zone. Oh, no pitch, excuse me. Too fast on the gun. Ground ball, Jake Oliver fields it, throws on over to first, and gets the out on Philip Thomas, 1 away. One down, and now here's Jack Playhouse. First pitch right at 60 miles per hour, strike. 0-1. Just outside. 1-1 as that hits the zone. Strike 2, a ball and 2 strikes. Forcers in game 1, they came out to an early lead, led it 1-0 thanks to a Jake Oliver leadoff home run. And that's popped up into the air over the head of Milady, and that drops into play. Throw on over to second, and Jake Oliver tags Jack Blehouse for the out. Jack Blehouse trying to extend and go to second, but Oliver tags out Blehouse at second. We're going to take a look at this.
There's no way. I can't believe 40 years. I love this ball.
Good thing I paid Shane.
Who was looking at the tag?
Do you know the owner of the house?
And so the call on the field stands. Blehouse out at second.
Getting my $20 back.
Two down in the top of the first. Now here's Chance Justice. It's ball 1. So a tough break there for the Nighthawks as Blehouse was trying to get to second, but Milady, great job from him. Stick with it and get the out. 2-1. That hits the zone. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Justice. Just low. Full count now to Justice. Nighthawks lead the series so far, 1-0. Won game 1, 4-2. Here in the top of the first, game 2. Ground ball to Van Horn. He bobbles it, throws to first, and it's not in time. Chance Justice safe, but not a bad play from Van Horn.
Good work, DQ.
Here's Drew Gradwall. Nicks the zone, strike 1. 0-1. Josh Gradwall and Drew Gradwall, the 2 cousins. I mean, these two, I can't even tell you how many times they've played against each other. It's always a battle between the 2 cousins. Ground ball. Oliver dives, wasn't able to make the play, and Gradwall beats the throw for another infield single. Runners on first and second. Philip Grossenbacher steps up to the plate. Big swing and a miss. 1-1. So Nighthawks have some traffic on the base path now. 2 down as Grossenbacher rips that out to left center. Justice rounding third. He will score. Philip Grossenbacher, an RBI double. And the Nighthawks take the lead here in game 2.
Great piece
Here's Philip Thomas, runners on second and third. Trying to add on. So Nighthawks, they had 2 outs, nobody on, but have been able to string together some hits here. Back-to-back singles, and then Philip Grossenbacher with the RBI double. That's a 2-out first run of the ball game right there. Thomas, swing and a miss. 1-1. Another swing and a miss from Philip Thomas, and it's now 1-2. Forster's trying to get out of this jam. Ground ball to Josh Gradwall. He decides to eat it. He might have had Drew Gradwall right there had he thrown it, but a wise decision from Josh Gradwall there to hold on to the ball. So that'll be an infield single for Philip Thomas. Wait.
Hold on, Jack. Oh, there you go. Put someone's like this. That was natural. Brady did. I don't think Jack has that.
Bases loaded for Jack Blayhouse. 2 down in the inning. Forster's just trying to get out of this thing. Get 1 more out. First pitch to Blayhouse inside. And credit to the Nighthawks for stringing this rally together. 2 outs in the inning. 61, no pitch. So 1-0 will remain the count. Nighthawks doing well. They're putting the ball in play. Ground ball to Van Horn. He throws and hits Grossenbacher. Gets him for the out. But the Nighthawks, they get 1 here in the top of the first. They lead it 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah. He's available. The 4th pick is my favorite because I have top 4. Yes, top 4. Right now, I like running back.
Jake Oliver to the plate for the Enforcers. Enforcers down 1-0. Game 2. So that's inside. Ball 1. Just outside for ball 2. 2-0. Popped up into the air. Gradwall might have a play on it, and he makes the grab for the first out. Great play from Drew Gradwall. Able to make the out on Jake Oliver. One down, and here's Tyler Clout. Ball 1. Line rip past Philip Thomas. into left center, and Clout with a nice hard hit single.
Yeah. Slider coming in. He went that way and
Here's Josh Gradwell. First pitch to Gradwell outside. Slowing outside, 2-0. And Gradwell rips that over the head of Jack Playhouse. So back-to-back singles for the Enforcers, and they got something brewing here in the top of the first. Runners on first and second for Milady as he looks at ball one. Just high, 2-0.
Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Yeah. Don't miss it.
Popped up into the air, Gradwell, and that's just out of his reach. Gradwell made a similar catch on a pop-up from Jake Oliver earlier in the inning. Thought he might try to run and make that grab, but that was out of his reach. No shot. 2-1. Hits the top part of the zone. Strike two, 2-2. Just outside. Full count to Milady. Popped up into the air, Jack Playhouse makes the grab. Out number 2.
We got one.
Isaac Van Horn to the plate. 2 away and 2 on. First pitch is low for a ball. 1-0.
I thought he hit the ground.
Low and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Big swing and a miss from Van Horn. 2-1.
Oh, shit. That's on me. That's on me, bud.
Another swing and a miss. 2-2. We're just trying to get a run in, tie this ball game up. We're still early here in game 2, bottom of the first. Nighthawks lead at 1-0. Just high from Gradwell. Ball 3 and a full count out of Van Horn. Swing and a miss, and that's an important strikeout for the Nighthawks, as they're able to get out of it with no damage done. Nighthawks lead at 1-0. We go to the top of the second.
No, it was a 58-mile-an-hour one. Yeah. That was slow.
That thing, like, hit the turf and died.
So big deal right here, baby.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too. Well, I heard from second day to phone.
Chance Justice to play for the Nighthawks. Here in the top of the second. Ball 1. Swung on and missed from Justice. 61 miles an hour, no pitch. 1-0 will remain the count. And this Nighthawks squad, very dangerous team. They had Philip Thomas, who will likely be the Rookie of the Year award winner this season, in the conversation for Silver Slugger. Adding that to an already championship roster. This squad got a real great opportunity, but we're going to have to get past this Enforcers team who, Enforcers, they're a 7 seed in the playoffs, the lowest seed. Coming off of a divisional series win against the Aces. Aces were the 2 seeds, so, I mean, this Enforcers team, though things aren't necessarily going their way right now, definitely a tough team to beat. So now here's Drew Gradwall facing off against his cousin Josh. First pitch from Gradwall is inside. Gradwall to Gradwall. That's low. 2-0.
Nice and relaxed up there too.
Gradwall right back to Josh Gradwall. Has a lot of spin on it. Throws on over to first. It gets by Milady, and that hit the house. So it's a dead ball.
No? I think it hit the rib. So you gotta go back to second. It hit the house. It's a dead ball.
Was I not going to third though?
You were, but it hit the house before you started going to third.
Good eye there. Out of you.
Thank you. No problem.
That's good, Jack.
Runners on first and second, nobody down. Here's Philip Grossenbacher. Ground ball right back to Josh Gradwall. He throws to third, and it's in time to get Chance Justice. So good job there from Gradwall getting the lead runner.
First baseman, number 11, Philip Thomas.
Hey, Josh, can you hold on for 1 second? No, you're good. Hold on, sorry. That's my egg. I'm on there. I called tag. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I haven't done this in a long time.
Oh, you're good. What else? Gotta make sure things are doing what they're supposed to.
So here's Philip Thomas to the plate. Runners on first and second. 1 down. Appreciate everybody's patience there. His ground ball over to Milady. Flips on over to second, and it's in time to get the out on Philip Grossenbacher. 2 down.
Okay, I'm gonna need
We're good. Put something playing up.
And again, thank you for everybody's patience here. I'm doing stats tonight and solo commentating. That's popped up to Isaac Van Horn for the 3rd and final out. No runs score here in the top of the 2nd. Nighthawks still lead it 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. I am doing stats and announcing you tonight, one-man show. Not particularly used to doing stats. Been a while for me, so thank you everybody for your patience while we were making sure we get all the stats and everything and the scores correct. First pitch to Jake Oliver is a ball, 1-0. Popped up into the air, Gradwall makes the grab for out number 1. That is the 2nd time that's happened to Jake Oliver last 2 innings. That's a tough break for Oliver. Tyler Clout stepping up to the plate, single in his last at bat. Ripped out to center, it's got a chance and it gets over the wall for a solo home run. Tyler Clout has just tied this ball game up 1-1 in the bottom of the 2nd, and that's huge for the Enforcers. They needed that badly. Enforcers down a game, lost game 1, final score 4-2, and they have now tied it up. In game 2, Tyler Clout, a solo home run. Great job from him. First pitch to Gradwall. Ball 1.
Way to get the bat down, love that. We're learning as we go. Yeah.
Josh Gradwall getting the bat out of the way there.
Good.
It's the zone for strike 2. We've seen so many times where someone will miss, maybe behind the batter, and it hits the bat. Always a tough break when you're hitting. 2-2 the count to Josh Gradwall. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Drew Gradwall striking out his cousin Josh for round number 2. 2 away for the Enforcers.
Hey, you do, big dog.
And now here's Yoshi Milady.
You go, 8.
Two we got.
Riser is chest high. Ball 1. Ground ball ripped over to Rosenbacher, and he will step on first for the 3rd out. But the Enforcers tie it up. It's 1-1 as we go to the final inning here in game 2.
Did we get that home run?
1-1.
Yeah. Thank you. This one.
Chance Justice to the plate for the Nighthawks. And it's his own strike 1. Just outside. 1-1. Big swing and miss. Ball and 2 strikes now to Justice. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Inside to Justice, ball 3, full count. Swing and a miss for strike 3. A big strikeout there from Josh Gradwall.
I don't know where they go.
Enforcers.
Brother, I have no clue.
Sometimes I start with 10.
Down a run going into the bottom of the second. They were able to tie it up thanks to a Tyler Clout solo homer. We're now 1-1 in the final inning of game 2. Drew Gradwall steps in, nobody on, 1 down. First pitch is high. 1-0. Just outside. 2 balls, no strikes. So that's the zone. 2-1.
I was banking on it.
Fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Drew Gradwall. Ground ball right back to Josh Gradwall on the mound. He throws on over to first, and it's in time to get his cousin Drew. Now number 2. Two away now. Here's Philip Grossenbacher. Grossenbacher, the RBI double back in the first. He's hit in the only run for the Nighthawks so far here in game 2. Looks at ball 1.
Go on 3.
And then it's the zone. 1-1 to Grossenbacher.
Go on 3.
Swings just over the top for strike 2, a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's a great inning for Josh Gradwall. And the Enforcers, they don't give up any runs here in the top of the 3rd. We're all tied up 1-1 as we go to the bottom of the 3rd here in game 2. Isaac Van Horn stepping up to the plate here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Enforcers down a game. Nighthawks lead the series 1-0. They would love to tie this series up here. Got a great opportunity. Ground ball to Jack Playhouse. He throws to first. It's just past Philip Grossenbacher, and it gets out of play. So Van Horn will be awarded second base on the overthrow.
Fire starter.
Okay, hold on, man.
Take your time, big guy.
Get Scully to come do something.
Here we go.
So Van Horn, the winning run on at second, just like that. Now here's Jake Oliver at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Enforcers in business here. Ground ball right back to Drew Gradwall. Van Horn will advance to 3rd, and I don't know what is happening here, but Van Horn decides to try to go home as Gradwall, I don't know, Gradwall was watching Van Horn, didn't throw on over to first. Van Horn trying to be aggressive and come home, but gets thrown out.
Yep. Just try to drag him to home and then say out.
Just like, whenever it's like there's multiple layers, and it's just harder to like pull it off and out. That's what I've been doing, but it takes me a second to like find all the buttons.
Yeah.
Checks.
So that was a really big base running mistake there from Isaac Van Horn. I mean, in this situation, you need base runners, not outs. I mean, you're in scoring position. You were going to advance over to third. That's really tough. As now the Enforcers have a runner on first with one down as opposed to a runner on third with one down. And that's a 4-pitch walk to Tyler Clout. Runners on first and second, and so thankfully the Enforcers are able to get the winning run back into scoring position in Jake Oliver. But could have been a different situation. Could have been bases loaded, potentially, or at the very least runners at the corners. We'll see how this plays out as Josh Gradwell stepping up to the plate again. Enforcers just need a run to win it. Winning run on at second. Outside. 1-0. That's low. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss from Josh Gradwell. Count remains 2-1. Hits the zone for a strike. Count out evens up here at 2-2. Hits the zone, strike 3. Josh Gradwell frozen for the second out. So here's Yoshi Milady. Enforcers really trying to get it's finally the winning run. Jake Oliver on at second, trying to tie this series up at a game apiece. And for whatever reason the Nighthawks were to come back and win this game, you gotta think about what might have happened had Van Horn not gotten thrown out at home. 0-1. Just outside. Ball and a strike. Slow. 2 balls, 1 strike. Big swing and a miss from Milady, and the count is even here at 2-2. Just outside from Gradwell. Full count to Milady, and that's ground ball right to Philip Grosenbacher. He bobbles it, but steps on first for the third and final out. And an unbelievable job from Drew Gradwell and the Northern Nighthawks to get out of that without giving up a run. We go to extras here in game 2, all tied up 1-1.
Home plate or not? Actually, probably saved us the game.
It was like first step to the right when he got the ball.
First baseman, Thomas.
So here's Philip Thomas, and I mean, you know, we'll see how this game plays out, but that was a tough situation there for the Enforcers. They get the winning run on at second with nobody out. Not able to get a run and win the ball game. So we're going to extras. Nighthawks lead the series 1-0. Philip Thomas is swinging a miss. 1-1. So no pitch the pitch before. Philip Thomas over the head of Van Horn into left center. He rounds second. He's going to go. rounds first and heads on to second. He'll get there for a double. So Philip Thomas making it happen here early in extras. Leadoff double in the inning. And now here's Jack Blehouse. Ground ball right back to Josh Gradwall. He looks Thomas back to second, but he decides to go anyways. And Thomas slides in there to third. So
I saw you drop it. Hold on, Chance.
Now batting for the Northern Nighthawks, second baseman, number 22.
Hey, right guy, here we go.
here's Chance Justice to the plate. Nighthawks go ahead run just 45 feet away over on at third as Justice looks at ball one. Go for ball two, 2-0. Fouled off from Justice, 2-1 is the count. Big swing and a miss from Chance Justice. Strike two, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on third, 1 down. Fouled off. Justice stays alive. Justice. I mean, that was a tough pitch from Josh Gradwall. Strikes out Justice for the 2nd out, and that's a big, big strikeout. Forcers needed that badly. Trying to strand Philip Thomas. Go ahead, run over at third. Now here's Drew Gradwall. Ball over to Josh Gradwall, and he'll tag Drew Gradwall out for the 3rd out. And that's a big inning for the Enforcers. They don't let up any runs. We go to the bottom of the 4th, all tied up still, 1-1.
God damn it. Hey, good job. That's messed up, dude. Good job. Hey, are you lying or what? I'm like, oh, so, yeah. The good news is you feel like right now. I felt like the full goes off and beat back. I was like, oh boy. What's up, baby? Anything, you know what to look for.
Isaac Van Horn to the plate for the Enforcers. Here at the bottom of the 4th. Van Horn fouls the first pitch off. 0-1. Van Horn to deep left center, and Philip Thomas makes the grab at the wall. He robs what would have been a game-winning home run from Isaac Van Horn. What a play from Philip Thomas for the 1st out in the bottom of the 4th, and we play on. Unreal, a game-saving catch from Philip Thomas. What would have been a solo shot from Van Horn. Wow.
Going better.
Fouled back into the booth by Jake Oliver.
Hey, you're seeing it.
1-on-1. Unbelievable catch from Philip Thomas. Wow, I mean, Van Horn had the tough base running incident in the third. Thought he might have made up for it right there. This game-winning home run, but Philip Thomas brings it back. And Jake Oliver able to beat that out. It hits the roof, so he will be awarded second base on the overthrow.
Now, for the Eastern Enforcers, first baseman, number 34,
Tyler Clout steps in. Winning run for the Enforcers now in scoring position.
That one.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Risers just high. Ball and a strike. Cloud, a swing and a miss on the slow slider. 1-2. Just high from Gradwall. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Enforcers found themselves in this situation just an inning ago. Winning run on at second, but they were not able to get the winning run in. This would be a huge swing. The Enforcers could win this ball game and tie this series up. Best of 5 series here in the NLCS. 2-2. Rip foul.
Oh my heavens.
Just to the left of the foul pole. Count will remain 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Winning run on at second. Enforcers trying to tie this series up at a game apiece. The pitch from Gradwell. Wow, able to hang in there. Able to foul that off. Stays alive, 2-2. And Clout just swinging underneath it for strike 3. Big strikeout from Gradwall. And now Josh Gradwall stepping in. Trying to help himself out here. Enforcers would love to tie the series up. It's the bottom part of the zone. Great pitch from Drew Gradwall. Strike 1. Just inside for a ball. 1-1. Great job from Josh Gradwall to hold. Great take, 2-1. Just high. 3 balls, 1 strike to Josh Gradwall.
I don't know where this one went.
Enforcers wanted to tie this series up. Winning run on at second. Josh Gradwall facing his cousin Drew. The pitch. Outside ball 4, and Josh Gradwall able to work the 2-out walk. Runners on first and second. Yoshi Milady stepping up to the plate. Milady in the divisional series, game 1. We've talked about it multiple times. 6 RBIs. He was the X factor for the Enforcers in that divisional series as he looks at ball 1. Can he do it here again in game 2? Tie this series up in the NLCS as Milady swing and a miss, 1-1. Popped up into the air. It's deep. Philip Thomas makes the catch at the wall for the 3rd out. And we're going to the top of the 5th in game 2. We're all tied up here at 1-1.
Mark, you got a ball in there?
Yes.
going left on base. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Hi, boy.
Some of the pitches that you fouled off, dude. You got it. I didn't go battle mode.
Hey, turn it all the way in 1-3.
Doing it all tonight, love it.
I'm a bad.
Rosenbacher fouls the first pitch off that he sees. Strike one. This has been an absolute nail-biter between these two teams, all tied up 1-1. Grossenbacher pops that up into the air. Jake Oliver holds on for out number one. Grossenbacher is the only RBI for the Nighthawks here in Game 2, an RBI double that came all the way back in the first inning.
First baseman, number 11, Philip Thomas.
Philip Thomas looks at ball one. I mean, Philip Thomas, unbelievable catch that he had. A home run robbery, robbing Isaac Van Horn of what would have been a solo walk-off home run. Bottom of the fourth, but instead we play on here. 61 miles per hour, no pitch, 1-1.
You look hot.
I mean, just what an addition this guy has been to this already really tough Nighthawk squad. 1-2. Ground ball. Van Horn coming on. He throws on over to Mulaney, and it gets on by him. So Philip Thomas on at second. Here's Jack Blehouse at the plate. Go-ahead run on at second. That's high. Ball one. Big swing and a miss from Jack Blehouse. 60 miles per hour on the gun. 1-1. Hits the zone. What a pitch from Gradwell. Goes ahead 1-2.
That's half a strike.
That's half a ball.
That's low.
Half and half.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Josh Gradwell.
Go for it.
And Blehouse swings right over the top of that. Strike 3. Important strikeout for Josh Gradwell and the Enforcers. There's now 2 down in the inning, and here's Chance Justice. Justice 1 for 3 here in this game. A single, a walk, and a couple strikeouts. Just high. It's low for ball 2. 2-0. Oh, for ball 3, Justice looking at a favorable 3-0 count. And that's ball 4, 4-pitch walk. So runners on first and second. Drew Gradwell stepping in.
Submarine save.
My leg hurt.
Been a marathon of a game 2. We're here in the top of the 5th inning. Game time, game length of this game 2 has been 50 minutes, just under an hour. First pitch is high. 1-0. Just outside. 2-0. Now to Drew Gradwell.
Nice. Hey,
Outside again, and it's 3-0.
Gotta be yours. Short and quick.
Get down there. Here we go.
Ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks for the Nighthawks. Bases are now loaded. The go-ahead run now moves to third, just 45 feet away. Philip Grossenbacher up to the plate.
Hey, watch it all the way in the bat. 1-3, huh, babe? Go on anything. Boy.
Inside.
Let's go, PG. Watch it all the way in there.
Ball 1. Hits the zone for a strike, 1-1. Grossenbacher again, an RBI double coming back in the first inning. Trying to give this Nighthawks team the lead, 2-1.
Confidence up there. Watch it all the way in the bat. Now, kid.
Just high. Ball 3, 3 balls, 1 strike. Foul back into the zone. Strike 2, full count now to Philip Grossenbacher. This is a huge moment in the game.
Watch it all the way in that bat, kid. Put something in play.
61 on the last one.
Excuse me, it was a speed check on the last pitch, so 3-1 is the count. Grossenbacher, a swing and a miss. So now it is full at 3-2. 3-2. Popped up into the air. It's going to stay in the field. Van Horn makes the grab for out number 3, and we remain tied 1-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th.
Oh, yeah.
Going forward today, right? Here we go. Go on.
Yeah.
Not something that. Yeah.
Good thing we started early.
Yeah. Probably right about
Good? Yeah. Let's go.
Here's Isaac Van Horn to the plate. It's just been it's been 1-1 majority of this game. Philip Grossenbacher, an RBI double in the first.
Oh, there you go. Go, baby. Be yours, here we go.
Solo home run for the Enforcers have been
All right.
what have happened so far here in this game as far as runs go. That hits the zone. Van Horn strikes out looking for out number 1. One away in the bottom of the 5th, and now here's Jake Oliver at the plate. Van Horn back in the 4th. Hit a missile out to center, but Philip Thomas was able to make a home run robbery on what would have been a game-winning walk-off home run. It's just been neck and neck between these two squads. Here's Jake Oliver. It's the zone. Side for a ball and a strike. It's outside. 2-1. Fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jake Oliver. Nobody on. 1 away. Just over the head, Oliver. Count is now full. Way outside from Drew Gradwell. Jake Oliver works the walk. Runner on first.
Somebody do something. Here we go. Please.
Here's Tyler Clout. Tyler Clout's solo home run. Been the only run the Enforcers have been able to score here in this ball game. Winning run on at first. Love to see another home run here from Clout. Pitch. Hits the zone, strike one. That's ripped out to center. It's got a chance. It's going back. It's at the wall, and Philip Thomas makes the catch at the wall for out number 2. And geez, Philip Thomas, he's been out there making plays. The wall, it's his second catch out there. It was almost a home run. Here's Josh Gradwell. Hits the zone. Strike one.
There's nothing you can do about that shit.
South side ball and a strike. Hits Gradwell. Ball 2, 2-1. That's low and inside, 3-1. Now to Gradwell. Outside ball 4. Back-to-back walks for the Enforcers, and that moves the winning run into scoring position. Yoshi Milady stepping in. Milady 0 for 4 in this game. A couple of ground outs and a couple of flyouts. It's the zone. First pitch from Gradwell's in there. And Milady just underneath the riser. Strike 2. Outside there from Gradwell, ball and 2 strikes. Just high. It's even here at 2-2. Popped up into the air. Gradwell just out of his reach. We saw Drew Gradwell come in on a ball like that a few innings ago. He was able to make the catch, but that was just out of his reach.
I just threw that one right. I like that one.
Not able to make the grab. 2-2 remains the count to Milady. Winning run on at second. Enforcers trying to tie this series up at a game apiece. We're hearing extras in the bottom of the 5th. Popped up into the air. Gradwell will make the catch for the 3rd out. So we're going to the top of the 6th inning. Still tied at 1-1.
Top. April Fools. Let's go. Oh boy. No, if you stop saying Belgium, you start getting run. Hey, you know everybody, you guys can score. Mine's got to use the sacrifice of time, right? Okay, we all have our strengths. Yeah.
I thought you had the tree. God, this thing is so crushed. Oh, that's better.
Let's go PT 11. Yeah. I just thought it didn't. Let's go, Josh. Uniman. Let's go. Uniman. Here we go.
Philip Thomas to the plate. We're here in the top of the 6th inning, still tied up at a run apiece. I mean, this has been a marathon of a game, too. Best of 5 series here in the NLCS. We're hoping to get 4 games in tonight. The pace of this game, I don't know. Ground ball right back to Josh Gradwell. Tough throw to first, but it's in time to get Philip Thomas for out number 1. Gradwell had initially bobbled it, picked it back up tough throw to first, but Milady was able to dig it out. First out. Here's Jack Playhouse. Nobody on, a 1 down. And the only run so far here in the ball game, an RBI double from Philip Grossenbacher, a solo home run from Tyler Clout. 1-1. It's the zone. Strike 2, a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and Josh Gradwell. Another strikeout. Two outs here in the top of the 6th, and now here's Chance Justice to the plate. Inside. Ball 1. Ground ball right back to Josh Gradwell. Gets underneath him. Van Horn behind there and makes the play to get Chance Justice for the 3rd out. A great inning there from the Eastern Enforcers. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, still tied up at 1-1.
I blame Phil. He was talking about 6-inning games all the time. Pre-game.
Oh, we're supposed to leave at 3.
Here's Isaac Van Horn. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning, all tied up at 1. Game 2 of the NLCS, or the Nighthawks. Lead the series 1-0. Van Horn, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Van Horn, a couple of innings ago. Ground ball over to Philip Thomas, throws on over to first, and it hits the brick for a dead ball.
Okay, just you get second base. No, that's dead. Oh, sorry, my bad. I got excited. So Brick's dead. Brick is dead. My bad, my bad.
I'll give you 2 if you want to run home again.
Pop Brick up.
It's the winning run on for the Enforcers. Nobody out. Jake Oliver to the plate. Inside.
I don't know what that was. That was something different.
That was not a pitch that I throw.
Yeah, I saw it.
It's the zone. Good pitch from Gradwell, 1-1. Ground ball past Jack Playhouse. Van Horn, he's going to try to get to 3. He stumbles and falls. And Philip Thomas tried to throw right at Van Horn to get the out, but Van Horn slipped and fell, which actually played in his favor. As Jake Oliver with the double, and runners now at 2nd and 3rd for Tyler Clout. We're good. Here's Tyler Clout. Winning run on at 3rd for the Enforcers. Nobody down. Clout fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. Popped up into the air. Gradwell makes the catch for the out, and that's a big out for the Nighthawks. Getting the fly out. Pop up on Clout. Here's Josh Gradwell. Enforcers desperately want to get this run in, tie this series up. End this marathon of a game 2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch to Gradwell is low for ball 1. It's out. 2 balls, no strikes. popped up into the air in foul territory, and that gets out of play.
Yeah, we are down to like 4.
2 and 1.
Let's go, baby.
Start off. Gradwall. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fun spell, baby. Hey, long play does a lot here.
Just outside. A full count now to Josh Gradwall. Winning run on at third. We're in the bottom of the 6th of game 2. I mean, what a game this has been between these two squads. Drew Gradwall and Josh Gradwall have been pitching gems here in game 2. Gradwall! Home run, and the Enforcers take game 2 and tie this series. They win it 4-1 here in game 2, thanks to the Josh Gradwall 3-run walk-off homer. Unbelievable. A 6-inning thriller in here in game 2 is capped off by a 3-run shot by Josh Gradwall. Series here in the NLCS is all tied up at a game apiece. We go to game 3.
What's up, Mark? How you doing, bro? Chilling, bro. How about you? I'm doing a draft for TK and I. Yeah. Oh, yo, wow.
We need to go to the Mariners. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Oh, you are? Hey, Jack, look through us at the game.
Go.
Jack, are we playing probably just one more, right?
Let's see how fast we can do that.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
16 innings with your lineup.
Play 2 games.
So then it's 1 and then it's out.
That's the second time it's happened at second, too.
Maybe we're off Josh Allen. I know. Your riser's crazy because it gets to the turf and goes like 3 feet. The other friend's so fucking, it's so good. Like either. Like if it starts and your brain's like no, it's a yes. If it starts yes, it's an absolute fucking. I think like I'm glad. I saw you play. Oh, right around. I was like, yeah.
Ready, Mark?
Yep. I'm good.
There's one that's all dust. Yeah, if you want to use it, we only got 5. We're up.
I gotta be at like 250 fish.
Think about like a 3-game series that would be.
We good?
Hey, if you want defensively, me and Josh are going to swing. Oh, actually, hey, Josh, do you want defense? Just switch me and Josh, yeah. Yeah.
Everything else is the same? Yeah. I threw it like 454.
so here we go for Game 3 of the NLCS. We're all tied up at a game apiece. Eastern Enforcers just coming off of a Game 2 win thanks to a Josh Gradwell 3-run walk-off home run. We went 6 innings in Game 2. It's a marathon of a game. Jake Oliver to the plate, and Jack Playhouse is on the mound now for the Nighthawks. In a best-of-5 series, your ace is eligible for 3 games. So Drew Gradwell's already pitched the first 2 games of the series. Jack Playhouse electing to go with himself here in Game 3. Here's Tyler Clout. First pitch to Clout is outside. That's high to Clout, 2-0. Just high there, 3 balls, no strikes. And that's low and outside to Clout for ball 4. Back-to-back walks to lead off the game for the Enforcers. Runners on first and second. Now here's Josh Gradwell. Just outside for a ball, 1-0. Way outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes now to Josh Gradwell. There's the first strike of the ball game for Jack Playhouse. 2-1. Just outside, 3-1 now to Gradwell. Gradwell holds off, does not go around. Ball 4, and the bases are now loaded for the Enforcers and nobody out. As a pitcher in the AWA, this is the worst situation you can find yourself in. Bases loaded with nobody out. Jack Playhouse, the Northern Nighthawks, are going to have to dig in deep here. Want to try to get out of this inning with minimal damage as Yoshi Milady steps up to the plate. 2-0. Big swing and a miss from Milady. 2-1 now the count. Ground ball over to Chance Justice. He flips on over to Philip Grossenbacher, but Grossenbacher was not on the bag. Milady is safe at first, and a run's going to come in to score, so the Enforcers take the lead. Lead at 1-0 early. That's a tough mental mistake there from Grossenbacher. Yep. So now here's Isaac Van Horn. That was a tough mental mistake there from Grossenbacher. That's hit high and deep, and Justice makes the grab and gets the out on Milady at first.
Go three. No. You can go up the first bounce. This rule just happened on the It's off the first touch. He's right.
And Tyler Clout left too early, so that's going to be a triple play. We're gonna review this just to take a look.
You tag off after first touch.
Hey, way to stay with it, 2-2. I can hot potato it.
It's first touch because they could just hot potato the whole way in.
Yeah.
It just happened in MLB, like yesterday.
So as long as I go on the first touch, it does not matter. Because theoretically, an outfielder can just hot potato it the whole time. As long as I go on the first touch, I'm good.
I mean, is that how you want to report it? On first touch, then it'd be. Okay, well, then that run's going to score, but it's a double play regardless.
It's not a hard ball. And our fences are about 200 feet in from there.
Way to know the rules there, Coach.
So yeah, 2 out.
All right, so the call on the field is fly out to Chance Justice, and they did get the out on Milady at first. The run does come in to score because Chance Justice bobbled the ball, and Cloud is able to go on the first touch, even though he did leave early. He left on the first touch, and it was bobbled, so he comes in to score. So the Enforcers add another run on. They now lead it 2-0. Runner on third. 2 down.
Never even thought about trying to hop potato. Yeah, perfect. Like, hey, no. Yeah, I did that on purpose. I mean, on this field, hell yeah.
Did not do that on purpose.
Yeah.
Try to catch it the first
Yeah. But it would be sick.
Now I know to just fucking sit there.
Yeah. Yeah, until you guys just
right next to the runner.
Box that spike. Here we go, 9. That's what it felt like.
So 2 down in the inning, but the Enforcers do add a run on. Now lead it 2-0 as that's high to Jake Oliver for ball 1. It's low for ball 2, 2-0. Just inside ball 3, 3 balls, no strikes. And way outside to Jake Oliver for ball 4. Runners at first and third for the Enforcers, 2 down. So definitely a funky play there for the Enforcers to get their second run of the ball game. Chance Justice was making the play over to his left, bobbled the ball, and Tyler Clout was able to come in to score. Ripped right to Chance Justice. And that'll be an RBI single for Tyler Clout. It's now 3-0 Enforcers.
Good piece, 3-4. Hurts and Lamar back to back. You hate to see it.
First pitch to Josh Gradwall is outside, ball 1. Ground ball, foul down the third base side. 1-1. 3-0 Enforcers in the top of the first in game 3. Great pitch there from Jack Playhouse. Hits the zone, a ball and 2 strikes. Way outside, ball 2. 2-2. Swing and a miss right at 60 miles an hour for strike 3. Josh Gradwall strikes out swinging for the 3rd out, but the Enforcers get 3 runs in the top of the first. Go to the bottom of the first. Enforcers lead it 3-0.
He told you, Mark? Me and Jake switching?
Yeah, I got it.
Jesus Christ. That ball was dirty as hell. I don't even know if it was.
Jake Oliver pitching for the Eastern Enforcers here in game 3. Josh Gradwall pitched the first 2 games of the series. Gradwell has one more game of eligibility left. Philip Thomas looks at ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Big swing and a miss there from Philip Thomas. 2-1 the count. It's another ball. 3-1 count to Philip Thomas. Chest outside. Ball 4. Philip Thomas works the walk. He gets on for the Nighthawks. Nighthawks down 3. Bottom of the first, game 3. So now here's Jack Blayhouse. First pitch inside. 1-0. Way outside from Jake Oliver. 2 balls, no strikes. In there for strike 1. 2-1. Ground ball ripped down the third base side, hits the foul pole. Philip Thomas will hold up at second. It's a single for Jack Blayhouse. The Nighthawks in business with the runners on first and second, nobody out. Chance Justice looks at ball 1. Looks outside of ball 2. 2-0. High and outside, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Chance Justice. Just low, ball 4, and the bases are now loaded. Nobody down in the bottom of the first. And this is not the situation that Jake Oliver was hoping to find himself in early in this game 3 after the Enforcers come out to an early 3-0 lead. One of the most difficult situations as a pitcher. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Nice short swing now, too, huh, babe?
Ball 1 to Drew Gradwell. Hits the zone at 55 miles per hour. 1-1. Ground ball. Jake Oliver fields it, throws home, and gets the out on Philip Thomas.
It hit the backstop. A couple bounces. So it has to cross home plate before he gets there, and it has to hit the backstop.
I don't think it crossed before. Can we get a review? Just review it. If it's questioned, we'll review it.
Come on,
I disagree. Not bad. He's a spirit of the rule, I think. So therefore, it's not necessarily passable.
If I could like on the field was out, and I thought it was out. We took a light. I would especially sideways too.
Like after the seats too.
Oh, I decided to die.
Get an RV here.
Yeah, we all know. Let's go.
We go 9.
And the call on the field is confirmed out at home. So Philip Grossenbacher to the plate.
I know we want to get going, but
Hey, Mark, you blew that.
I know.
Great call. Hey, great call, Mark.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, Mark, you're doing great up there.
Okay, hold on.
Can I get the next one, please?
I don't think he could overthrow it.
I honestly don't even know.
Down low. He would have, or he would have had to go over the hot tub.
Sometimes you get that 6 rider on the sidearm.
Hot tub does not count. But from his ankle, that's that was a good shot.
Okay, we're good. All right.
Falling with grace.
So one down in the bottom of the first. Jake Oliver was able to get the out at home. First pitch to Philip Grossenbacher outside for ball 1. Popped up into the air in no man's land. Yoshi Milady makes the grab, throws to first. Oliver bobbles the ball, throws home, and hits Jack Playhouse for the out. We're going to call him out, but we're going to look at this. We're going to look at this. We're going to look at
The rule in the field is an out? That's crazy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm a little mad too because I got nailed in the face.
Call on the field is going to be overturned. Jack Playhouse is safe at home, so the run does come in to score.
Thanks, Mark. We appreciate it.
Come on.
Jack, you got sorry about it. You might have missed it.
Hey, we got 2. We got 2.
Yeah, we're good.
I don't know what you're doing.
Pitcher's duel right there.
I mean, you kind of got the run to score. You kind of got the run to score. It's like, oh, I'm a deacon.
I knew it.
Let's go, Phil.
Hold up, dude.
Yeah.
We're not going to set out because it's red.
Yeah, let's just do like a 6-4-3 every week.
We can't do that, actually. I mean, technically, it goes 6.
Yeah,
Let's go, Lab and Hub, babe.
Yeah.
No better person.
I thought I hit the pole. I didn't think I hit you.
Yeah, you fucking nailed it. Yeah, he owed you some money, and you're like, I'm gonna take it.
I'll take him.
Hey, ball on line.
That was a predator missile right to the face.
It's all good. I think that's baseball guy. Yep. We're scratching out. Yeah.
Okay. I'm good. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Runners on first and second, 2 down. Here's Philip Thomas. 3-1 enforcers. So that pitch is high. It's inside for ball 2, 2-0. Big swing and a miss, 2-1. And again, thank you for everybody for bearing with me on these delays. We're just trying to make sure we're getting the correct scoring in. One-man show up here tonight. That's low, ball 3. 3-1 now to Philip Thomas.
$61.
61 miles per hour, no pitch.
Only 61? Dirty ball, dude.
Dude, let me tell you.
Coming in hot.
It's the light and Moses is throwing gas.
Dark?
Yes.
3-1 on the way is outside for ball 4. Bases loaded. Now up steps Jack Playhouse. No.
still think we need a right side receiver again, but now
All right, Jack. Hey, we got 2.
Bases loaded, now up steps Jack Blayhouse at the plate. Nighthawks down just 2 runs here in the bottom of the first. Pitch hits Jack for ball 1. 1-0. Fouled off. Ball and a strike now to Jack Blayhouse. Slown outside. 2-1 the count. Bases loaded, 2 away. Just outside. 3-1 to Jack Blayhouse. Hits the zone for a strike. Jake Oliver's battled back. It's now count is now full. 3-2. Bases loaded. Just high, ball 4. Jack Blayhouse works the walk, and that brings in another run for the Northern Nighthawks. It's now 3-2 enforcers in the bottom of the first. 3-2 the score. Now here comes Chance Justice. Justice walked in his first plate appearance. Outside ball 1. Big swing and a miss on the slider. 1-1. It's outside. 2-1 to Justice. Bases juiced. Bottom of the first. Forcer's trying to get out of this thing as Chance Justice looks at ball 3-3 and 1. Forcers would love to tie it up here. Justice holds off, and the game is now tied at 3 apiece. A bases loaded walk from Chance Justice, 3-3.
Hey, put something in play too.
There's Drew Gradwall stepping in. Just outside. Big swing and a miss from Gradwall. 1-1.
Well, it was supposed to rise.
It's either you love them really high or you love them really low.
Swung on and missed from Gradwall. 1-2.
Hey, shorten up now. Put some in play. Track it all the way in.
High and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Great job. Put some in play now.
Ground ball to Milady at first, and he will step off first to get the 3rd out of the inning. But the Nighthawks score 3. They tie it up here. It's 3-3 as we go to the top of the second.
On first day, it can't be worse than that.
You did your job.
Who's left out?
When you got a second, who's up? Yoshi. Yoshi, you're up. Thanks, sir.
Yoshi Milady to the plate, looks at ball one, and there's been a pitching change here in the game as Philip Thomas step in, hits top of the zone, 61 miles an hour, no pitch. And so this is what we've been talking about with Philip Thomas. I mean, such a great addition to this Nighthawks team. Not only has he been incredibly effective at the plate, but he is also your third pitcher, you know, should Jack Playhouse run into any issues, which, as we could see, Jack Playhouse having some command issues early in this ball game. So electing to go with Philip Thomas here in relief in game number 3. Milady works a walk. Gets on for the enforcers, runner on first, and now here's Isaac Van Horn stepping in. Van Horn flew out in his first at-bat of the ball game. Just high. Ball one. Swing and a miss from Van Horn, and the count now moves. Ball and a strike. Ground ball to Philip Thomas. He throws to first. It's just over the head of Grossenbacher. It hits the brick, so ball's dead, but Van Horn, the infield single. Runners on first and second, and now here's Jake Oliver to the plate. Hits the top part of the zone, strike one. It's out for a ball. 1-1. Just inside for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. In there for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul back. 2-2. Inside to Oliver. Count is now full. Ground ball fouled off.
Oh my God, we got a handball.
Full count to Jake Oliver. Runners on first and second, all tied up 3-3 in game 3 of the NLCS.
Oh, that's what
These two teams have been neck and neck all series long. Hits the zone, strike 3 right at 60 miles per hour. Jake Oliver strikes out looking, and there's now 1 down on the top of the second. Tyler Clout to the plate. Looks a ball 1. Fouled off, a ball and a strike to Clout.
Go, baby.
It's just high.
We got 1-1.
2-1. Popped up into the air. Philip Thomas wisely does not dive and try to get that ball. I mean, that was bouncing right over on the concrete right by the fire pit. Holds up. Counts now 2-2. Cloud, a swing and a miss on the slider. Back-to-back strikeouts. Philip Thomas. Now 2 down in the inning. Josh Gradwall stepping in. Just outside. Ground ball down the third base side. Foul ball. Gradwall looks at ball 2, 2-1. Hits the zone. Strike 2. 2-2. 2 on, 2 down. All tied up 3-3. Just behind Gradwall there. Full count. Forcers would love to take the lead. Outside ball 4. And the bases are now loaded for Yoshi Milady. Milady stepping in. Bases juiced. Big swing and a miss for strike 1. He just caught that. For ball 1-1. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 to Milady. In the dirt for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Milady. 2 down here in the top of the second. All tied up. Way outside ball 4. Full count to Milady. Hits the zone straight through. Oh, 61 miles per hour. A no pitch and Milady gets a new life. Full count. Inside ball 4. Milady works the walk-in. I mean, what a swing the speed check can do to you. What would have been a strike 3 punch out going to the bottom, the second tied up, turns into a walk. It's now 4-3 enforcers in the top of the second, and now here's Isaac Van Horn. Swing and a miss. High and inside. Ball 1. Ground ball over to Jack Blaus. He bobbles it. Tags out Josh Gradwall for the 3rd out, but the enforcers get another run. They lead it 4-3 as we go to the bottom of the second.
Hey, minimized. Attaboy.
Here's Philip Grossenbacher here in the bottom of the second inning. Grossenbacher swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Forsters with a 1-run lead in the bottom of the second inning. It's Grossenbacher for a ball, 1-1.
Well, when it's like 100 feet to the right, it's hard to pick it up.
No, we got it. How much radar charge we got here?
Big swing and a miss from Grossenbacher. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3. Down goes Grossenbacher for out number 1.
I know.
Yeah, it's the shadows.
1 down, and here's Philip Thomas.
I don't have any other ideas.
Philip Thomas now pitching for the Nighthawks. Came in relief. Game 3 of the NLCS, winner to the World Series. Ball 1 from Oliver. Foul back by Thomas. Count is 1-1. Foul off again. 1-2.
Automatic ball return.
Thomas the pitch, and he goes around. Strike 3, back-to-back strikeouts here for Jake Oliver. 2 down, and here's Jack Blehouse. Blehouse so far here in the ball game, single and a walk. First pitch outside. High and tight for ball 2, 2-0. It's inside for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes to Jack Blehouse. Inside ball 4. 4-pitch walk. If Nighthawks get a runner on, Chance Justice stepping in. Nighthawks just down a run here in the bottom of the second. As Oliver misses low. Justice walked in his first 2 plate appearances of the game. Flowing outside is looking like very well might walk for his 3rd time of the night. Fouled off. 3-1. Justice swing and a miss. Full count. 1 on, 2 down. Bottom of the second. Nighthawks down just a run. High ball 4, and Chance Justice works his 3rd walk of the game. He is on, and now here's Drew Gradwall. Gradwall tonight grounded into a fielder's choice. So as a ground out, 0 for 2 on the evening.
Hey, perfect person right now. Let's go 2.
pitch from Oliver is low and in the dirt.
Hey, great eye. That's a great eye. No one better. 20-20.
1-0. For ball 2, 2 balls, no strikes to Gradwall. Ripped to center, and it gets over the wall for a 3-run homer. Drew Gradwall has given the Northern Nighthawks the lead in the bottom of the second.
Good boy.
As they lead it 6-4. Drew Gradwall pulling through for the Nighthawks.
There we go. Something to work with.
6-4 Nighthawks in the bottom of the second, and after 2 quick outs from Jake Oliver, Nighthawks able to get a 2-out rally going. Add on 3 and take the lead. Grossenbacher fouls that one off. Blown inside. High and outside from Oliver, 2-1 the count. Ground ball. Gradwall throws on over to first, and Milady able to make the pick over there for out number 3. But the Nighthawks, they take the lead as we go into the final inning of game 3. They lead it 6-4.
Hold on one second.
Right on the last piece of the
Yeah, it's Jake.
Jake Oliver to the plate. Nighthawks lead at 6-4. Trying to take a game lead on the Enforcers as Oliver fouls that one off. For a ball, 1-1. This is where the Enforcers are so good. They've found themselves behind and late in games many times in the playoffs, and they've been able to string together some hits, some walks. Going to win ball games. Is a very good team. They're no stranger to being behind late in games. Oliver works the walk, gets on. So now that brings the tying run to the plate in Tyler Clout. Clout 1 for 2 here tonight. A single, a walk, and a strikeout. Just outside for a ball. Inside there, 2-0. Getting dark out here in Evans, Washington. We're in September, so it's been getting darker a lot earlier as that hits the zone. No pitch, 61 miles an hour, 2-0. Made the count. High and inside, 3-0 to Clout. Hits the zone for a strike. 3-1. And that hits Clout for ball 4. Runners on first and second now for the Enforcers. Nobody down in the inning. Josh Gradwall stepping in. Represents the go-ahead run. Talked about the Enforcers before. They've found themselves behind late in games in the playoffs many times before in the past. This is a team who played in a World Series just a season ago against the Aces. They ended up losing, but this is a team, they're tough. 7 seed, they got nothing to lose. 2-0. Low for ball 3, a 3-0 count now to Josh Gradwall. Hits the zone, good pitch there from Philip Thomas. 3-1. Popped up into the air, it's in no man's land, it's gonna get down. Jake Oliver advances to third. Everybody's safe, and that's a single for Josh Gradwall. Bases loaded, nobody out. Bases are juiced. Here's Yoshi Milady to the plate. Forster's down 2 here in the top of the third. He looks at strike 1. 0-1. Side for a ball, 1-1. Milady here tonight, 1 for 1. Couple of walks and a single. Ground ball. Over to Grossenbacher, flips on over to first, and they get the out of Milady, but Jake Oliver comes in to score. It's now 6-5 Enforcers as they get another run back.
Hey, speed the guy. Come on. Come on. Great, great hit. That's great. Fine bro, fine bro. Do it again.
Fouled off from Van Horn. Fouled off again. An 0-2 count here to Van Horn. Tying run on at third. Go ahead run on at second. Hits Van Horn right in the face. Jeez, that was tough. That doesn't feel good. Let's see if Van Horn can make him pay here. 1-2. Ripped right through the wickets. Philip Thomas throws on over to first, and Van Horn is out at first, but the run does come in to score for the Enforcers. So it's now 6-6. We'll take a look at the play. Call on the field is out.
Oh, it's a play. Hold up here. I think you got it.
Call on the field is confirmed. Van Horn is out at first, but the run comes in. We're tied up here in the top of the third.
I was going.
Yeah, take time, take time.
But we got the massage gun.
Secret sauce, where'd you put it?
Big guy, 1-1, here we go.
Come on.
Hold it. No, it's fine. It's fine. I got it. You gave it to me. Okay, I'm good.
2 down, and here's Jake Oliver. 6-6. Go ahead run on at third. Hits the top of the zone for a strike. 0-1. It's low for a ball. 1-1 to Jake Oliver. Low again, 2-1. It's Jake on the hand for a ball, 3-1. Ripped right to chance, it bounces in, and the Enforcers have taken the lead. They lead it 7-6 here in the top of the third on the RBI single from Jake Oliver. Unbelievable. This Enforcers team, we were talking about it before we got into the inning. found themselves in these situations so many times before in the past where they're down a couple runs here or there late in a ball game in the playoffs, and they've been able to claw their ways back and take the lead. That's why they've been in the World Series just a season ago, and they've been in it before in the past as well. This is a really good team, tough to beat. And again, the Nighthawks have not played since the end of July. They've had a full month off. You know, Drew Gradwell, he's come out here and he's pitched very well for the Nighthawks, but Philip Thomas and Jack Blehouse, they have had some command troubles here in this game. And we're seeing that here in the top of the third. The Enforcers just worked another walk. Runners on first and second, and now here's Josh Gradwell. Just high. Swing and a miss there from Gradwell, 1-1. Enforcers would love to add on. Hits the zone. Good pitch there from Philip Thomas. 1-2. And Gradwell swing and a miss for out number 3, but the Enforcers come back and take the lead. They score 3 in the top of the third as they lead at 7-6 as we go to the bottom of the third inning.
So, by pitching you an inning, you lost. Yeah, it's just an inning.
Wait, this would count towards eligibility, right? Yeah, this today would count, yeah. Oh.
Okay, where's that bug spray?
Somewhere over there. TK. Bug spray. Bug spray.
I got it in my pocket.
Oh, yeah. There's some left.
Oh.
There's some left.
Jack.
Two more and we're good.
So there's going to be a pitching change here for the Enforcers. They took the lead, top of the third, came back from down 6-4, came back and scored 3, now up 7-6 in the bottom of the third. They're electing to go with Josh Gradwell to try to shut this thing down in the bottom of the third at game 3. This would count as 1 inning for Josh Gradwell's eligibility. He's already used up 2 games of eligibility. So if they're able to get the win here, you would have 2 more innings left as Philip Thomas rips that foul down the third base side 0-1.
Let's go 11 up, babe. I've got a pitch left. No, baby.
So Jake Oliver, he's elected to do this before in the past, and it has worked out for them where they bring in Josh Gradwall in relief. 1-2, seeing if he can shut this down, because that's a foul ball. The first base side. 0-2.
Hold on, I gotta switch the pitch. Hold on.
Yep.
Hey, wait ahead, let me get
Illegal substitution for crazy and over.
Oh yeah, the batter's box is completely. Sorry, that's the game.
Hey Jack, how do you switch the
I have jury duty. And I have to go into work at like 5.
Oh, okay.
It'll be a long day.
Thank you. Alright, we're good.
I could better before because I think they pay 11 an hour. Oh yeah. Ready?
0-2 to Philip Thomas. Swing and a miss. That's a big out for the Enforcers. As Gradwall strikes out Philip Thomas. 1 down in the inning. There's Jack Blehouse. Swing and a miss for strike 1, 0-1. Just high. Ball 1 strike. Foul back. 62 miles an hour, no pitch. Count will remain a ball and a strike. One-on-one. That hits Jack for a ball, 2 balls, 1 strike. Hawks just down a run. Trying to tie this game up. 7-6. Bottom of the 3rd. 3-1 is outside. And the Nighthawks get the tying run on at first. And bring up the winning run to the plate and Chance Justice. Chance Justice, we've seen it so many times in the past where he just comes alive in the playoffs in clutch situations, series tied at a game apiece. What bigger moment than right now? Down just a run. Ball 1. Just outside, ball 2. Inside for ball 3. 3-0 now to Justice. Hits the zone. Great pitch from Gradwall. It's the zone again. 61, no pitch. 3-1. That hits the zone at 58. Full count now to Chance Justice. 1 down on the bottom of the 3rd. Tying run on at first. The winning run at the plate in Justice. He fouls that off into the crowd. It's a fan over there. That was. Gotta be heads up over there. That's tough. 3-2. Hits the zone at 60 miles an hour. Strike 3. A big strikeout from Josh Gradwall. And the Nighthawks now down to their final out. Drew Gradwall to the plate. First pitch strike from Josh Gradwall, 0-1. Second pitch inside. Inside again, 2-1. Forcers just an out away from taking a game lead in the NLCS. All tied up 1-1. Nighthawks with the tying run on at first. The winning run at the plate. Fouled off from Gradwall. 2-2. Now down to their final strike. Pitch. Hits the zone, strike 3. Josh Gradwall comes in relief in game 3. Shuts the door, and the Eastern Enforcers take a game lead here in the NLCS. They lead it 2-1 as they take game 3, final score of 7-6. What a game. Wow. Unbelievable. Forcers up 2-1. It's getting late here. It's dark out. We're going to see if maybe we'll get game 4, and I'm not sure. We'll see, but if not, then we'll be back later this week to continue this series. It's, again, best-of-5 series. We're going to see what's going to happen here. One moment.
Hey, are we done now? Yeah, we're done.
And so we're not going to get a 4th game in here tonight. It's just too dark, so we're going to continue this series later in the week. Again, Enforcers win game 3, final score 7-6, and they go a game up on the Nighthawks in the NLCS. They lead it 2-1. That's going to do it for us here tonight from AWA Field. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow night for more wiffle ball action here at 5:45. We'll see everybody tomorrow night. Have a good night, everybody.